Welcome to Horror Dreams these days. Everyone wants to be famous, but in the shadows of fame, some vanish trying. This is the true story of 3 paranormal YouTubers who entered a forest in New Hampshire and never came back. Only their cameras returned. And what the footage revealed was never meant to be seen by human eyes. They called themselves Spectre Seekers, a trio of amateur ghost hunters who started their channel in late 2023. The group was made up of Jason, the host and editor, Miles, the tech guy, and Nikki, the skeptic turned believer. Weren't big yet, only 80,000 subscribers, but their last few uploads were going viral. Raw, real, not overproduced. Viewers loved their honesty. They had done haunted hospitals, burned down churches, even an abandoned prison in upstate New York. But then they found a location that no YouTuber had dared film before. A cursed forest known to locals as Black Hollow. Black Hollow wasn't on any GPS maps. It was near Mount Monadnock, in a patch of dense woodland in New Hampshire. Locals had all sorts of stories. People who entered it after sunset were said to go silent. Literally, no screams, no radio contact, just static. The most disturbing part. A ranger once found a camcorder on the edge of the woods. On the tape was a girl's voice whispering, "Don't follow them. They want your voice." The file was corrupted after 34 seconds. That was enough for Jason. He told Miles and Nikki, "This is it. This is our Nightmare Woods video. It'll go viral." They packed their gear, charged their cameras, and drove up their goal. An overnight challenge deep inside Black Hollow. No contact, no leaving, no fakery. Most of what I'm about to tell you comes from the footage recovered from their SD cards, all found in a torn backpack beside their abandoned SUV. The video opens with Jason talking to the camera. "All right, guys," he says. "It's 7:13 p.m. We're entering Black Hollow. Locals warned us not to. That's how you know it's legit." They walk into the forest. At first, it's just branches crunching and cheap jokes from Miles. They set up 2 trail cams and a GoPro on a tree. Nikki turns to Jason and says, "I swear I heard someone behind us. That crunch wasn't me." Jason laughs it off. It's squirrels or ghosts. Either way, good content. But the audio picks up something else. A faint whistle, like an old lullaby. None of them seems to hear it. At 12:44 a.m., Miles' GoPro goes dark. The feed distorts, static and glitching pixels. Jason's handheld camera records them walking deeper into the woods. Nikki begins panicking. There's no trail anymore. "This isn't the route we came from," Miles replies. "I'm picking up EMF spikes, huge ones." Jason says, "Keep filming. This is gold." The footage shows their lantern flickering. Then, something steps between 2 trees. Just out of focus. Too tall to be human. No footsteps, just appeared. Jason zooms in. Then Nikki starts bleeding from her nose and ears. Miles yells, "Turn it off. Turn everything off." And the footage cuts. Asterisk. The next video file is named Seekers_FINAL_clip. Move. It was recovered, but never uploaded by the team. In this file, Nikki is crying, saying, "They want our voices. They're copying us." I heard Jason whispering, but it wasn't Jason. The camera turns to Jason. He's just standing, motionless, staring at a tree, repeating the same phrase. "This is the last video. This is the last video. This is the last video." Then something speaks, but not in their voices. It's deeper, distorted, like someone dragging words backward through water. "Welcome back." The screen flickers violently. Miles runs. The camera falls. You hear a scream cut off midway, like it was yanked out of the audio itself. And that's it. The last real footage ever seen of them. Asterisk for 8 hours later. After friends reported them missing, state police organized a search. They found their car 2 miles from the main road, doors open, keys still in the ignition. Inside were 3 phones, all with cracked screens and no data. 1 trail camera was found, but the SD card was melted inside. Rangers found no footprints, no signs of struggle, but they did find something chilling. A tripod 20 feet up a pine tree, tied with vines, as if someone or something placed it there. Worse, it had Jason's blood on it, confirmed by forensics, but not a single body was ever found. Asterisk. Weeks later, someone uploaded a short clip to the Spectre Seekers channel. It wasn't from the original footage. It showed Nikki's face, distorted and looping, whispering, "Do you hear me now? Do you hear me now?" The comments exploded. Some thought it was a marketing stunt. Others said they saw figures behind the trees, blinking in and out of view. The channel was later deleted, but screen recordings still float around the dark web, and those who watched it reported bizarre symptoms, hearing whispers in their sleep, seeing themselves in mirrors, slightly delayed bleeding from tears. At night, no one knows who uploaded the clip. The IP address traced back to a dead server, one that had been offline since 1997. Asterisk 1 year after their disappearance. A park ranger checking Black Hollow reported hearing Jason's voice on his walkie-talkie, but there was no one else on that frequency. The ranger quit the next day. To this day, no YouTuber has dared return to Black Hollow. The town nearby has put up steel gates, but locals say some nights they still hear. This is the last video. This is the last video. Looping through the trees. Asterisk fame can be a trap. Some chase the spotlight so hard they forget that the darkness watches too. Jason, Miles, and Nikki wanted to document the supernatural. Instead, they became the footage.